Hello, this is Dale Calvert. I want to thank you for being here. This is one of my favorite quotes. A wise person investigates what a fool takes for granted. Obviously, you're investigating the iHub Global opportunity. If you're watching this video, myself or one of our team members has shared with you what's going on. This is designed to give you an even bigger picture of what's really available. I'm sincerely calling this the number one $100,000 plus annual income side gig I have seen in the last 40 years. The legal stuff, there's no income implied or guaranteed. I'm an independent affiliate, as you are. CMG Digital is our company. One of our companies, our main umbrella company is Calvert Marketing Group, Inc. My name is Dale Calvert, as I said earlier. I'm not providing financial advice. This presentation is made in an effort to share the current iHub Global affiliate income opportunity. All examples are based upon personal experience that we've had. You could earn more, you could earn less. You can plug into our marketing systems or you don't have to. You're an independent contractor. And again, you're responsible for your own due diligence and seeking advice from a professional if you feel like that's necessary. The first thing I would ask if I was you is who is this person and why am I listening to him? Again, my name is Dale Calvert. The long story very short. I was working on the assembly line at IBM in Lexington, Kentucky, frustrated, couldn't stand the 9 to 5 grind, was desperately looking for something else to do, something I could start part-time, and then hopefully work into a full-time venture. I started my first business when I was 14, a direct mail company from my parents' home. When I was 20, I was living in this little small 600 square foot home in Georgetown, Kentucky, and driving this beat up Chevy Chevette. And at the time when I got started, when I started my side gig, I never could have imagined that it would someday lead, down the road to where, yeah, I built a mansion, 17,000 square foot home in central Kentucky on 100 acres and live a lifestyle that really I could have never even dreamed of prior. To make a long story short, I retired from building teams at age 39. The last 5 years before retiring, I made over $10 million my last 5 years in commissions. And the thing I'm the most proud of is we were able to help over 200 people from all over the United States and Canada at the time create six-figure incomes and escape their 9 to 5 rat race because that was their goal. And then we had tens of thousands of people that we were able to help create a real significant side gig income. People that maybe love their jobs and were just looking for an extra, $500,000, $1,200 a month at the time. So this is myself and the owner of the company at the time on the cover of a magazine, Success Makers. And this magazine was just full of story after story after story of people who we were able to work with and who were able to go on and achieve really great things. A lot of them were initially just looking for some extra income. And again, like myself, and they never realized that the path that they were getting ready to go down. So that's my background. And if I was you, I would definitely want to know that. Who is this guy? Why should I listen to him? Let's look real quickly at the history of the cryptocurrency and the company Helium. The actual crypto is HNT is the symbol. It was started several years ago. The whole idea, the whole concept, the whole idea about creating an Internet of Things where IoT or Internet of Things devices could work on came a guy in California, Sean Fanning, who you may have heard of. He was actually the guy that started Napster before selling out for millions and millions of dollars. He and another guy came up with this whole concept, and it's kind of like putting the cell towers out for the cell companies, only it's different because what if we didn't put these huge towers up, but we could just have people set up these routers in their office, in their homes, and build a whole Internet of Things network that way. So that's how the whole concept started. The Helium cryptocurrency, etc., started several years ago, but it actually launched in August of 2019. And when it launched, some very visionary people understood the technology, they understood cryptocurrency, and they started buying these miners and hooking them up and creating income. And the average miner can create anywhere from 2 to a couple hundred coins a month, depending on a lot of different factors. But a lot of people started doing really well. So I heard about this about it several months ago, over a year. I heard a podcast in January 2021, so not quite a year. And this young man had talked about that he had ordered 6 miners and they were making him an average of $750 per month per hotspot. Each miner is called a hotspot. I call them a box. Uh, some people call them a pig, a passive income generator. But he had 6 of these. They were making him $750 a month. So I looked at this purely from an investment. My wife and I and several remote workers operate several different businesses. We have for years. Again, I'm an entrepreneur and I just didn't have time for it, but it really got my attention. And I ended up, after hearing the podcast in January and February, I did some research, about 10 hours, and I ordered 6 of these boxes, a little over $500 a box, because I felt like the return on investment, it just made sense. I mean, why not do it? And I knew I could place 3 here in Georgia, where I live currently, and 3 in Kentucky, which is where I'm originally from. So that was the end of it for me. Out of sight, out of mind. They said it's going to be months before the miners will be shipped. So when they get here, then I'll deal with it then. But right now, I'm not even thinking about it anymore. That was the mindset I was in. Now, since that time, of course, there's been a major chip shortage throughout the world. Wherever you live right now, if you're watching this at the time of this, that I'm actually doing this, you know that the car lots in your community, there's not a lot of cars because they can't get the chips, the computer chips, for the cars to function. And it's a major deal. And I was reading an article this week that many of the helium box mining manufacturing companies that were saying you'll have your box in 12 weeks are now saying, it may be 2023 before you'll get your box. So needless to say, there's been some hurdles along this path. But March, right after I ordered my boxes, I heard about iHub Global. And I looked at it, and it's like, how can I find the time? I would love to do this. But, I looked at it, and it's like, I want to do this, but I've just ordered 6 of these. I don't have time to do this, and so on and so forth. And right before I was ready to join and order my 6 boxes from iHub Global so I could participate in the affiliate program, they changed their marketing structure. They went from buying 6 to what they called a free deployment. And honestly, it shook me up. I didn't really like it. I thought, you're going to attract a lot of freebie seekers and the wrong kind of people. They're just looking for something for nothing. And I had mixed emotions for multiple different reasons. Long story short, I watched this grow from virtually nothing to 800,000 affiliates around the world in 10 months. In 10 months, they went from basically nothing to over 800,000 affiliates. So September 1st, I just bit the bullet and joined, because I understand this concept from J. Paul Getty, who was the richest man in the world, when he first quoted this: I'd rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts. That's how true wealth is created. That philosophy has served me well over the years, and I get it. Very few of us, there's just not enough hours in the day to create wealth. and you have to be able to duplicate your efforts to create real wealth, passive income, real passive income, and ongoing residual income. So this company has been through a couple of different phases. Initially, it was buy six. It's called the six-pack program. Then they changed it to the free deployment. And now they've made another change, which I'm going to cover with you, which I don't look for them to make another change for a long, long time. I think they finally have got in their groove now. They get what they need to do and how they need to do it. So I want you to see this 2-minute video because it will give you really good information, a little bit more detail on the whole concept. Again, this was one of the early videos. Everything here is not applicable because the free mining program is no longer an option. But I think this video will be very beneficial nonetheless. So let's take a look at it.
Do you know who owns your wireless network? Most likely, some ginormous big brand tech company with stacks and stacks of moolah. Well, what if you were able to own part of a similar network, which is growing constantly every day? It's called the Internet of Things, or IoT network. Heard of it? It powers billions of all those helpful things like our beautiful smart devices, life-saving medical sensors, security monitors, remote tracking devices, and the list goes on. So now you know you could help power all that and get paid for it in helium, which is a form of cryptocurrency. You know the digital currency that's super secure because it's kept in an online fortress of solitude called blockchain technology? But you might have known that. And all that happens from this one little device called a helium hotspot you can get from iHub Global. All you do is plug it in and start earning or mining helium automatically, which goes directly into your account. Simple as that. You basically earn money by doing practically nothing, so you can afford to spend more time with who's important to you. Earnings vary based on where you live, and iHub will show you simple ways to track how much you earn every day. You can also bring in your family and friends to earn more as an affiliate. And they'll earn too while we build the biggest network in the world together. And eventually, your earnings go even higher and higher with our shared hosting plan. Okay, then why iHub Global, you ask? Because it's free to start. Our mission is growing the network by more of us owning the network. We'll do it together with simple training on the basics. We'll also show you simple earning strategies to grow. By using our proprietary app called Helium Track, you can track your hotspots and run virtual simulations to place free hotspots in the best locations to further expand your network of affiliates and earnings. Who knew owning this network could be so easy? So if you're ready, let's grow together with iHub Global. Join and request a hotspot for your home or office today for free.
Okay, so that was the initial video, and I'm calling it phase 2 of the program. And it got people's attention, and it just exploded the whole company. Unfortunately, exploded too quick. So the actual pre-launch was in March, and then during the pre-launch is when they introduced the free deployment, and the free deployment exploded the company. And as some of you I'm sure know, fast growth can put a company out of business as quickly as not enough business, not enough customers. But this thing exploded, so they were forced to bring in an investor group, which is fine. And the investor group said, look, you guys have at the time had mailed out 18,000 boxes, and of the 18,000, over 20% of them had never been plugged in. And they said, look, we're not going to continue to mail out free boxes, $500 boxes to people that won't take the time to plug them in and activate them. So we're going to have to charge some type of deposit or down payment or something, if we're going to fund this. And we're talking about millions and millions of dollars in funding, which makes sense. So that has brought us to where we are today. The actual kickoff of this program, the official kickoff of iHub Global, was 11/6/2021 in Las Vegas. So the question everybody wants to know, well, Dale, how much money can we make? How much passive income can we really generate? And again, I just want to communicate this. This is the number one $100,000 plus income creating side gig I have ever seen. And I believe if you stay around with me through this presentation, you will see that as well. And again, thanks for investigating. So, how does it work today? You have two options. There's a $99 application fee with both options. And then if you choose to, you can pay a $400 deposit, and you pay that at the time your miner is mailed to you. So they'll contact you, say, hey, your miner's ready to be shipped. We're going to charge the $400 credit, and they ship you the miner. That's option number one. It's what a lot of people have done. If at any time you don't want to do this for whatever reason, you can send the equipment back, the miner back, and they will refund your $400. The other option, probably the most popular for a lot of people, especially those who initially were looking at this when it was free, is you pay a $99 application fee, and then it's $18 a month, again, starting after your miner is shipped to you. So you pay the $99 application fee. That gets you in the loop on when you're going to receive your shipment. Right now, at the time of this recording, January 2022 is when the first group of miners are scheduled to be shipped, and then the next group right after that, and so on and so forth. So you pay the $99 application fee when your miner is deployed to you. At that time you would be charged your first month of $18, or if you choose the $400 deposit option, then the $400. Okay, so that's the investment to get started. Now, currently, helium hotspots around the world are mining about 200 to 200 tokens monthly, some more, some less. Many of the factors determine how many coins are mined, including elevation. Put it in your upstairs, not in your basement. Antennas, the number of hotspots in an area is very important. If you have two that are too close together, then they cancel each other out. So iHub has the software that can determine if there is another miner in your area too close to you. And if there is, then you cannot receive a miner. It'll say, sorry, your area is too dense. And there's other factors as well. iHub Global boxes right now, hotspots are currently producing on average 11 coins a month. As more and more hotspots are strategically developed, that average could and should increase the number of coins. Right now it's 11. At the moment, 11/2021, as of right now, helium is priced at $51.27 per coin. The price of all excuse me, guys. The price of in January was 2021, when I first started looking at this, was $14. And I've just watched it continually increase. I saw it break 20, then I saw it play with 30, break through 30, break through 40, and now it's between 47 and 52 almost every day. When I looked this morning, it was 51.27. So in September, when I registered as an independent affiliate with iHub Global, the price of helium was around $20. Cryptocurrency is a volatile market, but I have seen projections that have helium as high as $600 per coin within a few years. And you say, well, Dale, that's astronomical. Yeah, but I remember when Bitcoin, which was over 60,000 today per coin, I remember when I could have bought all I wanted for $30. So again, the current price of helium is $51.27. For example purposes, we're going to make the math easier. We will scale that down to $50 in our example here. The number of coins average iHub Global mines 11. We're going to use 10 again just to make the math simple. So stay with me, because what I'm getting ready to share with you, I think is going to be mind-blowing. And why so many people are saying, hey, I don't want to mine the coin. Not only do I want to mine it myself, and create passive income, but I want to help build this network. So Hotspot's producing 10 coins a month on average. It's real simple. At $50, 10 coins, that's $500. Hotspot host, which is what you are when you register with iHub Global, the host receives 25% of the helium mine, which is $125 in monthly passive income. So the potential, we're looking at $1,500 a year. If you think about, okay, I spent $216 on the lease program, so that gives you an income of $1,284. If you want to deduct out the $99 app fee, that would give you a first year profit of $1,185 based upon current stats as we have them at this time and place in history. Again, if helium is at $100 a coin or $200 a coin or $25 a coin, it's going to change those, but you can do the math pretty easily. So you can order your hotspot today for a $99 application fee and then lease your box. You can sign up for the $18 a month lease, or, we're talking less than 60 cents a day, or the $400 deposit, no monthly lease fees. And you get that back if you decide this is not for you. I don't like this box making me money every month or whatever. All right, that's the basic concept. And see, people that don't see past that, they think, well, Dale, why would I do that when I can get my own box? Well, there's two reasons. Number one, you're probably not going to get your own box until 2023. Think about all the money you're going to be leaving on the table between now and then. That's number one. Number two is I would rather earn 1% on 100 people's efforts than 100% on my own. So let's see what we're talking about. Affiliate income potential. We're only going to talk about referring 40 people. I have personally had people on my team that have referred 40 people in their first month. Many people. It's this very simple program. You can basically use this video that you're watching now, once you get involved with us, to share it with those that you know. So, you don't have to explain everything. We have the video that you can use. Again, wealth can be created if you decide to help build the network. I sincerely believe that. So let's look at the numbers. Your personal hotspot, $125 monthly. We've discussed that. Then you refer 5 people. We've had multiple people that have got on the phone, called 5 people, and had their first 5 people referred within an hour because it just makes too much sense. Those first 5 people are called your pro team, and what iHub does is you receive 20% of the helium their hotspots mine. So if you have 5 referrals, each doing the average 10 coins per hotspot per month, that's a total of 50 coins. And granted, one month you might have a hotspot that does 13 and another one might do 7. We're talking averages here based upon the documentation we have at this time. So 20% of 50 is 10 H&T coins that you would receive. 10 coins, and they would go right to your wallet, and you can cash that out like immediately into your currency, whether you're talking about yen, dollar, euro, wherever you live in the world. So 10 coins at $50 each, that's $500 in monthly affiliate commissions, plus your $125 would give you an income that month of $625. Pretty significant for just referring 5 people. But it doesn't stop there. Starting with your 6th person, and the next 10, so your 6th through your 16th person is called your bronze team. For your bronze team, you get paid 25% of the helium. So you would have 10 additional referrals, each mining 10 coins a month for a total of 100 coins. 25% of that is 25 H&T. 25 H&T coins at $50 each would give you $1,250 in additional income, plus the 500 from your pro team, plus the 125 from your own box will give you a total income with a total team of 15 people of $1,875. You're approaching over $20,000 a year with a side gig. And again, we've had people that have done this less than a month. Your next team, your 16th person through to your 25th person, the next 10 is your silver team. You receive 30% of the helium, their hotspots, mines. So additional 10 referrals on your silver team, mining 10 coins each is 100 coins. 30% of that, of 100, is 30 HNT at $50 each. That's an additional $1,500 to your income. I mean, literally, ladies and gentlemen, you can continually add to your income every single month. You don't have to worry about every month. You can add more and more people, as many as you want down the road, and continually add to your income. So 30 coins at $50 is $1,500, plus the $1,250 from your bronze team, the $625 from your from your pro team, and your own box will give you a total income of $3,375. That is with a total of 25 people. That's over $40,000 part-time, over $40,000. And again, we have literally had people that have done this in less than 30 days. Last team, your 26-person forward, and you can have as many people as you want, but that is called your gold team. I'm going to say that you add 15 people to your gold team. That will give you a total of 40 people in our example here, because that's very realistic. So 15 more people for a total of 40, but again, there's no limit on the number of people you can refer. You can continue to add as many as you choose, and we give you many marketing methods where you can do that very quickly. You add 15 additional referrals on your Go team. They each mine 10 coins. That's 150 coins. On your Gold, you make 35% of 150. And that's 67 and a half. We'll just call it 67 H&T coins, which is a total of 3,350 just from your 15 Gold members. You now have 40 members. You're making 3,350 in monthly commissions from your Gold team, 1,250 from your Bronze team, 625 from your own box and your Pro team, 625 from your Silver team, actually 1,250 from Silver, 625 from Bronze. And that's not including, there's more income besides that, but hopefully you get this basic picture. So let's look at it and break it down. And then I'll talk about the additional income. 125 from your own hotspot. 500, 20%, 500 from your Pro team. Your 10 Bronze team members, 25% is 625. Your 10 Silver team members at 30% is an additional 1,500. Your 15 Gold team members at 35% is $3,350. When you look at that, we're talking a total of $80,700 annually plus. Now, what's the plus? And your back office will give you much more details on this. I'm going to give you the basic overview. I'm not going to get into a lot of detail, because if $80,700 with 40 people doesn't light your fire, your wood's wet. Your wood's just wet. But on your Bronze team, you have 10, right? But what are your 10 people doing? They're going to be building out their Pro team and so on and so forth. So your Bronze team will be referring other people. What will those people be doing? Referring other people. What will those people be doing? Referring other people, because everybody builds their Pro team first, then their Bronze, and their Silver, etc. The goal, 40 people as quick as possible, 40 referrals. But for your Bronze team, as they start enrolling people, this extra 5% here, when you went from 20 to 5, that's called a coding bonus. And you make 5% on every person your bronze team member enrolls, and every member they enroll, and every member they enroll, and every member they enroll to infinity. It never stops. On your silver team, you're making an additional 10% here from the original 20. You would make 10% on every member your silver team enrolls, every member they enroll, every member they enroll to infinity. You got an extra 15% coded bonus here. You would make 15% on everyone your gold members enroll, everyone they enroll, again, to infinity. The infinity bonuses is where wealth will be created. There will be more money there over time than your 80,000 with 40 people that you've personally referred. There's no question about it. I've watched it happen way too many times over the years. Now, at this point, what I want to do, because I know a lot of you, if I was you, and if you've never been involved in anything like this, the reality is everybody out there understands something is happening with cryptocurrency, but only about, I'm looking for another slide here, but only about, did you see that pop up? I'm going to come to that in a minute. I promise you I didn't plan that, but only about, it kind of blew me away that happened. Everybody in the world knows something's happening with cryptocurrency, but only about 2% of the American population have any of their investment portfolio into crypto. This is an excellent entry into this market. It really is. Now, this is what happens to me literally daily. We run promotions on Facebook and other platforms, and people send me messages. This is from some gentleman named Richard. I'll reply to him when I'm finished recording here. You can see the picture of the miner there. But every day, is this still available? That's what they want to know. I'll tell you exactly how we respond to that. A lot of people don't even ask the question. They just go directly to the website, watch the video, see if their spot is available, and sign up and reserve their hot spot, fill out their application immediately. It happens daily. All right, I'll get back to that gentleman. But here's what I wanted to show you. This is when you join our team, you will get access to this. You can see we have 354 members, and this has been online for about a month. And all these people, and they're answering questions and responding to questions and helping each other all day long. But what I really wanted to show you, let me go to media here. And I'm sorry, but I don't have this in any particular order, but I just want to share with you some of the stories because I know a lot of people are thinking, how realistic is this? Okay, here's Jewel over in Uganda. In less than a month, Jewel referred 40 people. In less than a month. What does 40 referrals pay you? I hope you guys see this. Leah has also had over 40. She's in South Carolina. Philip's over 40. Both these people, less than a month. Nobody that you're looking at has been with this or been doing this 3 months. Nobody. Some people a little over 2 months. I started a little bit over 2 months ago at the time of this recording. So Philip's in Phoenix, and then all these people that you see with golds. Kurt's in California. He's enrolled. He's at the gold level. So that means he's working on his 25 plus at this point. Vicky's in Colorado. Paulette, all these people. Paulette's in Canada. She has over 100 referrals in about a month. Yossi is over in Switzerland. Kamala, she's at the gold level. She's in Michigan. Jewel is also, or no, that's not Jewel. That's Ernest. No, that is Jewel. Ernest right here. Ernest is in Uganda, Africa as well. You can see 100 referrals from Alan and Jen. People, again, just look at this. All different people, all different backgrounds, all walks of life. Dallas is in Utah. Shelley's in Utah. Ohio, Maryland, Virginia, Texas, and you can see multiple people, Canada, and I don't know all these. Beth's in California as well. She's a new gold. Bernadette's in Missouri. Shane's in Colorado. Tony's in Kentucky. Paulette, this is when we recognized her for 40, but she she already, as I showed you, she's already got to 100. It's crazy. I mean, less than 2 weeks, she went from 40 to 100. Yossi, Jeff's in Las Vegas, and again, I could go on and on through here. Dan's and there's just everywhere. I mean, I'm not going to go through everybody, but I just needed to show you that because I want you to understand this is real, and it's almost like I cannot believe that somebody actually sent me information and wanted to know more about the miner. Richard, right here, just to show you guys. This was, I thought it would give us a timestamp on it. Maybe it doesn't. But from Marketplace. But look at these. This is how my inbox looks every single day. Look at this. Look at all these people requesting miners. Well, Dale, how do you do that? What do you say? What does the ad say? What we will share with you all this. This is what I've been doing, guys, for 40 years. I know how to help. I know how to build teams. I don't know a lot about a lot of things, but I know how to help other people create the skill set mindsets to create success in a team building environment. I sincerely do. So again, we're going to wrap this up. Again, once you become part of this organization, you'll get all access to everything I've talked about. This is the number one side gig that I have seen in 40 years because of the timing. And here's the thing that most people miss, and I cannot stress enough. You really need to hear what I'm getting ready to share. Right now, about 80% of the addresses are available in the United States. I've watched this grow from less than 30,000 of these hotspots being deployed around the world to now it's over 300,000. I've watched it grow 10 times since I started looking at it back in January. In a few months, it will be 70%. A few months later, it'll be 50%. It's going to come a time when 80% of addresses in the United States will not be available. When the United States has 3 million, about 3 million, they're estimating, hotspots deployed, the network will be built. It will be built. There will be no more miners sold. There will be no more miners placed. It's again back to the cell phone days. All the towers are up in every location we need them, and it's built. It's over. It's done. So when I talk about land grab and timing being so critical, we have this opportunity because we are simply in the right place at the right time. We're in the right place at the right time. And I cannot stress that enough. And I know most people don't grasp that. They don't understand it. They say, well, Dale, what's the difference between this and XYZ company? And they're talking about some kind of weight loss product or Tupperware or something. It's like, what did you watch the video? I mean, we're talking about building out the Internet of Things. Once it's built, the opportunity is over. But those who get involved now and help build the network have the opportunity to create literally wealth. And again, I appreciate you being here. The next step, I hope that you will just go right now. The person that sent you here, there should be a link that they've sent you. Go and get your hotspot, get your application completed, get your hotspot secured. That would be the next step. Because honestly, and if you have questions, they'll be happy to answer them for you. You can come into our Facebook group because you'll have questions along this road the first 30, 60, 90 days. But that's why we have the Facebook group, so you can go in there and immediately get your questions answered. If the person that referred you's out on a date with their wife or husband or whatever, we want you to be able to get quick answers, uh, and you will be able to do that through the Facebook group. I just want to tell you this: the support's here, the marketing systems, everything is simple. It's easy. It can be done by anybody. The majority of people that we're working with have never built teams, and they've never been involved in anything like this. They just recognize that you need to strike when the iron's hot. They recognize the opportunity. They took some time. They went through the training that we provide in the Facebook group. They got plugged in. They realized what to promote, what to say, and they started promoting, and they're having people daily ask them, or join them every single day. So to get from where you are starting at 0 to 40 people, and creating the type of income we were talking about is beyond realistically. And I've done everything that I can to share that with you, and hopefully you see it for yourself. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your time. I sincerely appreciate it. Again, I believe our time is the most valuable asset that we have. And I know some of you that may be watching this, maybe you're involved in other businesses. Maybe you have a traditional business, or you're working 60 or 70 hours a week on your job or whatever. And so I appreciate your time. And, what I know is because of the timing of this will set a lot of people up for the rest of their life. I sincerely believe that. And I hope that you'll take the time, get involved with us, get plugged into what we're doing. Take this seriously. I cannot communicate that strongly enough. Take this seriously, and I believe you'll be able to look back at this time and place in your life as a crossroads that made a huge, huge difference. Just like I can look back at the event that I attended that put me on a path to financial independence that I never could have anticipated. And that's really my hope and prayer for each one of you. Thanks for listening. Get back with the person that sent you this video. Get your questions answered. Get your hotspot reserved. And the good thing about this is, even if your area is too dense and you cannot get a hotspot for yourself, and it won't fit in your business, there's not your business location or your office where you work, that location is not available, and no relative you can think of has a location available, you can still participate in the affiliate program. We have people outside the United States that are building huge networks, and because they know it's coming, it's on its way, but it's still in pre-launch at the time of this recording outside the U.S., but that doesn't mean you can't participate. We hope everybody that sees this will say, you know what, as W. Clement Stone said, if I have nothing to lose by trying and a great deal to gain if successful, by all means try. Do it now. W. Clement Stone, love that quote. What's the worst thing that can happen? What could happen? If you have nothing to lose by trying and a great deal to gain if successful, by all means try. Do it now. My name's Dale Calvert. Thanks for listening. Look forward to seeing you in our Facebook group.